Hey, New Year! Heading to the finals of our Queens Ranch. I know Mike, my co-host here, been all season, the main man. Top right, sneaking in to the finals. We have Janae. Janae. Back at it. She's
Hey.
going of having some I guess teams from the league coming in. Janae has been showing and working your way right to the finals. And Janae, tell us about yourself. Where are you from? How'd you hear about us? Let us know.
Hi, guys. So I'm from Southern California. I live in San Clemente. I actually live in the same town as Ashley and Nicole, who got me into the league. So I know them in real life. They're the only ones I know in the league. This is my 6th or 7th year playing fantasy. Obviously, my first in this league. I'm really excited to come back. I just snuck into the finals. I don't even know how. I was in 10th place for the first 3 weeks, I think. So that's an auto draft team for you.
Mike and I had picked, well, what was it, Mikey? 3 weeks ago? We said she's on fire. Look out for
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Oh, I had like a 5-week winning streak, and my brother looks at me and goes, "Yeah, you might actually win this thing." I was like, "Nah." I got some good competition though, because Nicole and Ashley are here to battle. Those girls are rad.
Oh yeah, they got a squad also. It's gonna be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so
Go ahead,
funny
Scottie.
how Ashley and Nicole are the ones who got Janae in, and they're battling each other out.
Right?
So not those people out. All these people are knocked out. West Coast battling each other. So.
Oh, everybody in the league was so much fun, so competitive, especially Lady Shot Caller. She is so rad. I cannot wait to come back and just do it all over again.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
We'll be back next year. And everyone who wants to be involved or wants to come back next year, the Instagram handle is down there. Queens.ransom.league. That's where you can find the league on Instagram for next year. Scott, should I bring up the matchups?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Just like that. Click of a button. Let us know in the chat who you guys think has the edge. And I think the biggest thing for Team Schmoopy here, as you guys know her, was this Vikings breakout the last couple of weeks. How do you feel about the Vikings? Usually Saints fans and Vikings fans don't get along.
I know, we don't, especially after that one champion.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. So that was an interesting one because I picked up Cousins only a couple weeks ago. I had Dalvin Cook from the auto draft, but yeah, I picked Cooks up a couple weeks ago or Cousins on a whim, and I was like, all right, let's see if this pans out. Oh, okay, better than Rodgers.
Yeah. Yeah, Rodgers struggled this year.
He got me through it. I mean, just barely, but he did.
Well, I'm going against Patrick Mahomes this week, so good luck. I mean, he is playing Denver. Denver's got a really good defense, but this is gonna be an interesting matchup here. Cousins versus Mahomes in the championship. What do we see this in the real life? Vikings versus Chiefs Super Bowl. Scottie, any chance?
I think so. Team Schmoopy's gonna have her hands filled with Patrick Mahomes, Denver falling apart, but Kirk Cousins definitely has JJ the Jet.
That is true. And he can make a play on any play. And then we go down here at the running back matchup. You got Dalvin Cook and Austin Eckler. They're going to be battling it out. Tony Pollard and Rachaad White. These two running backs are very similar running backs. They're receiving running backs. And these two secondary running backs are like Tony Pollard's the second on his team behind Zeke, and Rashaad's behind Fournette. So this is kind of an even matchup.
Yeah. One for sure. You got Dalvin Cook. Yeah. Janae's stuck rooting for the Vikings this week versus Green Bay. I'm a big Rachaad White fan. It's going to be close. Janae, how do you feel about the run?
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I've got Kenneth Walker on my bench if I really feel like he's going to deliver. But I don't know. Right now, my gut's telling me Rachaad, and I don't want to go against it. Again, I'm a Saints fan, so it's hard to go with him.
1,000
Right.
predictions. They've been sucky the past couple of weeks. So go with your gut.
But he's been great, so that hasn't been the issue.
Yeah, K9 is a beast.
Yeah.
He's a beast.
For sure.
I think it's going to come down to Pollard has these crazy games, and it's either he has one of these crazy games or he gets 8 points. So you're hoping for the 8-pointer.
Yeah, he's high risk, high reward.
And we know what Eckler's going to do. Eckler's heavily involved. That's why I said I think Cook and Eckler are probably going to be around the same. And it comes down to is Pollard going to have that monster week or not? Down to the receivers, man. You just got all of your rivals. You just got all your rivals players. It's like a little bit of emotional hedging here.
A little bit.
Yeah, I don't think the Eagles and the Saints get along very well either.
Oh no. Just got to put that aside, especially since the Saints are in the toilet this year. It's okay.
But AJ Brown and Tyreek Hill's a power duo.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I got auto drafted with Hill and Waddle, and at first I was like, "Oh, this is a death sentence." No, it has been wonderful all season long. Yeah,
one or the other.
Oh man, no, it was. But having both, I would have never guessed that Waddle was going to go off the way he did.
I should have done every single one of my leagues. So I mean, I sucked this year. But no, going back real quick though to Pollard, he's going against a good run defense, so that's pretty good. Way, so you'll see. Give you a little vibe, but you must be Devontae Smith on the other side. You got the better wide receiver in Philly.
Oh no, I'm totally sweating a little bit, but at the same time, like again, as long as AJ does his thing, we'll be all right.
Yeah, I think that Jalen Hurts' status. Jalen Hurts' status is going to be important because it's pretty clear that Minshew likes Smith and Hurts likes AJ Brown. All the Eagles receivers claim to be Batman. They said that one of them's a buff Batman, the other one's a fast Batman, the other one's a skinny Batman, short Batman, and every Batman in between. And these two Batmans are insane talents to be playing together on the same team. But I think you got a huge edge if you go Tyreek Hill against Brendan Ayuk as the second. So I think that's an advantage for you.
Yes, I
agreed.
Touchdowns and tight ends has a slight advantage at running back, but Schmoopy is with the right hook.
Killing it at the receivers. Then you go to the tight ends right here, and this has got to be frightening. You got George Kittle going against the Raiders this week. That's 20 points, and you might be happy to get 20 points there.
Yeah, I might just like black out a little bit. You know. Hopefully not.
Little twitch. Little twitch.
Little twitch. We need a Freiermuth game.
You need a
you do. He needs a hit.
Oh man. All right, so you're riding with Fryer.
Yeah.
Up and down, no? He's got the 20 games, and then he has those. Hopefully, they go up on the Raiders, and then he start running the ball.
Yeah.
What's Fryer doing? Oh, not bad.
He had 13 last week. But I remember watching that game. It's kind of ironic because I knew that the Raiders give up a lot of points to tight ends. I put Freiermuth in a couple of my lineups. I'm not in any championships, so it didn't work out. But it's just kind of ironic that Freiermuth last week was someone I was watching really closely for a tight end play because he's playing against the Raiders, and now you have to play Kittle against the Raiders. It's just
tight ends all season in this league were just kind of an afterthought because all the good ones were taken and no one randomly popped up except for maybe I grabbed Tonyan for a couple weeks there. But other than that, I just kind of had no choice but to stick with Freiermuth.
Yeah, and I love Freiermuth's talent. It just comes down to the quarterback is not quite there to be consistent yet.
They're not targeting him. They're not, and that's know, what it is.
Yeah, he's a beast, honestly. Anything else, Scottie, before I go to the flex? You want to see what Kittle did last week, or should we just pretend like Kittle didn't?
I got it.
I'm hoping for one of those 6-point games for Janae.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
On to the Tampa wide receiver matchup. And this is why I love this matchup.
What are you guys doing here?
I swear we didn't plan this. I swear.
Yeah, I'm starting to raise some questions, actually.
Yeah, right.
Live in the same area, friends, got each other
Same
into the
teams.
league, and now you have basically matching teams?
I didn't even realize it until we really are analyzing it right now. I kind of scrolled earlier. I was like, yeah, the matchup. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, it does look like we planned this.
Substitute though Godwin and to make it both Eagles wide receivers and
Yeah.
both wide receivers. They look a little.
I mean, I guess
twin.
we watch a lot of football together and we think alike.
Well, good news for both of you. J.C. Horn's out for the season, the starting corner, number 1 corner for the Panthers.
Yep.
So both these guys actually have a good matchup now all of a sudden.
Oh, I knew he was hurt, but I didn't know he was out.
Oh, he's done. I think he broke something in his foot.
Jesus Christ.
So J.C. Horn done for the year. And perfect timing for Tampa, who are barely holding on to the playoff hopes there. This is a matchup that you can't even really call. It's like Brady changes it every week. Usually Godwin's the guy, though, so I think you got an edge with Godwin.
He does love Godwin. He really does.
Yeah, he definitely loves Godwin. Floor. Evans has the high upside, so
yeah, he likes Evans. He likes Evans as long as Evans completely is just in the perfect spot. But
Right.
Godwin works better with Brady's brain and can figure out where he's going to throw it every time. I don't
Motion
know.
him around, yeah. These two are a good combo together with Brady. I'm surprised they haven't been as explosive this year as previous years. Down to the defenses and the kickers. We don't usually look at those, but championship round, it's
Why
something.
not?
Do you watch the weather for this, Janae?
Yeah, I mean, I still have time. I could pick up any old kicker. Yeah.
That's
And I'm sure
true.
T's and tight ends will be thinking
Yeah.
the same thing. Right now, they got a kicker that's kicking in Miami, so that might be some strategy right there.
Oh, thank you.
You
Who's
could
on the
also play the benches. I was gonna say you could also do a strategy move and pick up the Chiefs kicker. So that way, every time Mahomes scores, you score.
Smart.
You see,
That's true. Is Bucker available?
I don't think so.
Bucker's been struggling. I don't know if he's available or not though in this league.
Even if he was, I don't think I want him.
Yeah, he's been struggling a little bit. Then down to the benches here. We'll see if anyone could possibly come in. Damn, having Justin Fields and Patrick Mahomes didn't get a trade done. Kenneth Walker could be a play against the Jets. Could be.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, I only grabbed Brock Purdy because I knew Lady Shot Caller wanted him. So that was just a savage move.
Oh,
Hey, whatever you got to do to get here, you do it. Whatever you got to do to get here, you do it.
She did try to grab him, but yeah.
I think K9's really the only decision here. I like the lineups other than that. I think they're set, Scottie. This is a championship lineup.
And it tells you how good her wide receiver is on the bench.
Exactly. It's either
we
Hill or Waddle.
But we have like 80% of the league already asking to come back next season. This is a great first championship, which I love. That they're friends and they actually ended up in the championship versus each other, which is awesome. And I didn't find out what I'm getting yet, a trophy belt, but whoever wins, I will speak to personally, and I want to basically personal prize.
Yeah, crown.
Jenny, my Jenny, my wife is Jenny. So
oh, that's
yeah,
great.
no. I'll speak to the team who wins it all, but this is awesome. Thanks for meeting you. Great to be friends with you. Looking forward to the future.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be
me and you with Washington Saints. We have so we'll see what happens there.
yeah, trying to sneak into the playoffs. Nothing really in the chat. If anyone has any fantasy questions, you can drop them in the chat, drop them in the comments. That a wrap, Scottie? I think that's good.
Yeah, I think we got it. Again, I want to thank her. We're gonna have her on more often. Anything you want to say, Janae?
No, just thanks for having me. Can't wait for the championship and the next season, and we'll have to have I'll come back on and I'll be with Nicole in person. It'll be even better.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one because next year I think the league's going to grow even more and more and more and more each season that we go. Again, guys, if you're watching the replay, if you're watching it the next day, or if you're watching it the next month, this somehow popped up on your feed. This Queens.Ransom.League is an annual league. no matter what platform it's on, no matter what show we're running. We're going to be doing this every single year. That is the commish down there who has his own belt from previous leagues that I've lost to him. And we played in the championship last year for that belt, and Scottie beat me. But go follow that Instagram page, because that's when everything will be announced on how you can join the league or follow the league and everything in between. Appreciate everyone for tuning in to the championship round final episode of Queen's Ransom Weekly for season 1. And we'll see you guys next year. And I'll probably do a little post on the page, or at least on the YouTube page, about who ends up winning this chip. We'll see you guys.